For decades, the Mercedes-Benz S-Class has set the standard for the flagship luxury sedan class. The current model, introduced in 2021, is no exception. With its high levels of luxury, cutting-edge tech, and near-perfect balance of performance and comfort, the 2023 Mercedes-Benz S-Class sets a high bar for its competitors. The S-Class is just 2 years into its redesign, so changes for 2023 are relatively minor. The biggest change is the introduction of the plug-in hybrid S580e model. The 6-cylinder hybrid variant makes an impressive 510 horsepower and can cover short distances on battery power alone. The S580e is available with DC fast charging capability, which can restore 80% of the battery in as little as 20 minutes. How does the S-Class drive? Outside of AMG-tuned models, the S-Class has never been all that sporty. Comfortable and quick, sure, but not that engaging. That's changed with this latest generation. We tested the S580, which has the V8 engine. At our test track, it helped this flagship sedan accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a quick 4.7 seconds. Acceleration is impressively smooth, and the generous low-end torque means you don't ever have to work all that hard to pass a car on the highway. Mercedes engineers have worked to make the S-Class feel athletic without sacrificing comfort. The air suspension keeps the car smooth and composed around turns, and it can lower up to 0.7 inch in the sport driving mode to improve overall handling. The optional rear axle steering improves high-speed stability and makes it easier to park, another win-win for performance and convenience. How comfortable is the S-Class? The S-Class is easily one of the most comfortable vehicles on the road. The standard heated and massaging front seats are supremely comfortable, with supportive but soft cushions and tons of adjustability. It's quiet and refined too. It's not quite as quiet at idle as some other sedans, but it's still relatively isolating. It's the way that the S-Class maintains that same level of isolation no matter what speed you're going. While there's a small amount of wind and road noise, the S-Class is whisper quiet even at highway speeds. How's the interior? The interior is stunning to look at, but using and operating all of the S-Class' vast number of features and tech can require a bit of a learning curve. MBUX, Mercedes Infotainment System, gets an update with a larger screen that houses even more of the car's features and reduces dedicated controls to things like volume adjustment. The menu system is deep, but it's intuitive and easy to use. That large screen is well placed and easy to reach thanks to the S-Class' excellent driving position. It's relaxed and comfortable, but surprisingly good outward visibility means you always have a good sense of the car's sizable dimensions. And big it is. The large doors open to a massive cabin with acres of legroom, headroom, and shoulder room. How's the tech? The S-Class has always been one of the most tech-forward vehicles on the road. All S-Class trims come standard with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as a wireless charging pad. There are a handful of USB-C ports too. The head-up display will show navigation directions, even if you're using Apple Maps. For those who use them, voice controls work well and understand natural language. How's the storage? Despite being just about the longest vehicle in its class, the S-Class ranks near the bottom in terms of cargo space. With 12.9 cubic feet, the Mercedes offers less storage than the BMW 7 Series or Porsche Panamera. That said, the available space is deep and easy to reach inside. Storage in the cabin is far better. Luxury cars usually lack small item storage, but there are plenty of places up front to store water bottles, phones, sunglasses, hand sanitizer, and more. Installing a car seat should be relatively easy. The doors are wide, and the generous rear seat room helps with rear-facing seats, though that's true for the competition too. How many models does the S-Class has? The 2023 S-Class is currently available in 3 trim levels, S500, S580, and a new S580e plug-in hybrid variant. An even more luxurious Mercedes-Maybach S680 is also available. Is the S-Class a good value? Few cars on the road today can offer the level of luxury and premium appointments as the S-Class. Everything you touch or see on the car feels like it's been carefully thought out and designed. The leather is soft, and the buttons have heft. It all feels rock solid. Unfortunately, it will cost you. The S-Class is typically more expensive than an equivalent Audi A8, BMW 7 Series or Lexus LS500, though none quite offer the same polish as the S-Class. Unlike head-turning rivals like the BMW 7 Series and Audi A8, the S-Class features subtle looks that don't necessarily grab attention. While it may seem a bit conservative and sedate, that's by design and part of its appeal. Once you step inside, though, the S-Class wows with a handsome and tech-forward interior. The story gets even better once you start moving. It's not a sports sedan in the vein of the Porsche Panamera, but it handles well enough. The engine, though, is a real sweetheart. Soften the suspension, crank the radio and enjoy the buttery V8. There's a charm and joy in just cruising around in a big, comfy luxury sedan.